कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने, प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः, गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। With the grace of the Bhagavan, श्री कृष्ण भगवान आशीर्वाद and Guru Krupa, today I am starting of the Bhagavad Gita discourses as well. Let us understand what the Bhagavad Gita means. Bhagavad Gita is something, is our strength. Bhagavad Gita is something, our power. Bhagavad Gita is something, our growth. Now let me explain to you where we think is we are the supreme power. And it was in our mind, okay, we are the supreme power. But today, where we are? So as a part of the Bhagavad Gita, we are going to continue today. So as I was explaining, now today we are going to be continue on the verses number 20-21, and then we will be follow after that. अतः व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वान् धर्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः, प्रवृत्ते शास्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुधम्य पाण्डव। ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् मिदमाह महीपते। अर्जुन उवाच। Now let us start from here. अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः, प्रवृत्ते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुधम्य पाण्डवः. Basically, when the conch start blowing, that means that the beginning of the war has started. That is the message. Now, here the two word has been used. One is the Kapidvaja. Kapidvaja means ke Dvaja means ke flag. So the one flag who has Kapi. Kapi means ke who is the Kapi? Is Hanumanji Maharaj. So the Hanumanji Maharaj sitting on the flag of the chariot of the Bhagwan Sri Krishna and Arjun. So this is what we need to understand why. Why is the only Arjun chariot? Why not Bhishma Pitamaha chariot? Why not Karna chariot? Why not Dronacharya chariot? Why not Kripacharya chariot? Forgot everybody else. Why not on Yudhishthir chariot? Because Yudhishthir was the Dharma Raj who was upholding the Dharma in any circumstances. At one stage, everybody can find some kind of the mistakes in Arjun, Bhim, Nakul, Sadev. But no one can find a mistakes into the Yudhishthir. And that's the biggest example in the Mahabharata is given to that. When the war reached the stage where Dronacharya was out, nobody can control him. And Krishna Bhagavan found he has to make a control, otherwise the war is not in our hand. So then Krishna Bhagavan has to go to the Yudhishthir to convince him to say about Ashwathama got killed. And Yudhishthir, as his nature, he says, no, I am the Dharma, I cannot lie, even I'm in a battlefield. I prefer to lose my war, but I cannot lie into this war. That much Dharma the Yudhishthir was. And the Hanumanji Maharaj chose the Arjun chariot. And yet this Bhagavad Gita is the Bhagavad Gita is called Dharma Jnana. So, didn't these questions emerge in our mind? So, what exactly happened? Let me explain to you basically before I will continue. From Thursday, I will start the live chat as well. So, what will be the live chat? Like 5 minutes, 7 minutes towards the end. You can pose your question. You can write up because live chat on the YouTube at this stage I think is on. I'm going to check because I'm not sure what my son, he's a technician of mine. So what he has done, but basically I know that he told me, okay, you can do the live chat. So you can put this question on live and then I will reply. But not from today, it's from Thursday because there is some technicalities involved as well. Now coming back to the point is, Kapidhvaja, Kapi means Hanumanji Maharaj was sitting on the flag, the chariot of the Arjuna. So, Bhagavan Sri Krishna and Hanumanji Maharaj both was in the side of the Arjuna. Technically, if you look at that way. Why? What is the reason is? The reason is very clear, very simple. Hanumanji Maharaj has given his Vardhan to the Bhim. Whenever you will needed me, because if I'm going to see this, if I'm going to tell this story, then the whole session will go into that Mahabharata talk. But so that is why I'm just going through. So Hanumanji Maharaj gave a Vardhan to the Bhim where whenever you will need it, I will come and help to you. So that's why when this war began, then Bhim has asked Hanumanji Maharaj to sit on the inside the flag of the chariot of the Arjun. The reason why is is not that nobody was underestimating the power of the Arjun, but it was well known amongst all the brothers, is Arjun the one who will be the center point and who is the emotional personality. That's why Bhagwan Sri Krishna chose Arjun. This is need to be think. You need to be think. Each and every step taken is message to us. So if we become Arjun in our life, we cannot become Arjun like Arjun, but what is the quality of the Arjun had it in his life? So Arjun quality is telling us ke bhai, first things first, irrespective what you must surrender. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how good personality you are, but when you reach to the Bhagwan, you must surrender yourself. Number one. Number two, the Arjun, who was the person who had a power of to control everything besides himself. So what is that? What is that message to us? We can control everything externally, but internally we cannot control. That is why we need a Krishna Bhagavan. As I explained, Dharmaraj, irrespective what happened, Dharmaraj don't want to move from his dharma. So on all other brothers. But agar avse, in the future will come, where Arjuna will give a logic. Why should I kill? It's going to come by Thursday, Friday, next week, Monday we'll see. Why should I kill? But you are coming in a war, so you are going to be killed to somebody. So there's no question about it, but he asked this question, why should I kill? So that means somewhere on the corner, Arjun can control everything but cannot control himself. Himself means his emotions. That's why Krishna Bhagavan need Arjun. So, Kapidvaja, then after we going back, Pravrutte Shastra Sampate Dhanuru Dhamya Pandava Rishikesam Tadavakyam Vidamaha Mahipate. Now war is begun, close to the just beginning. And then after, Sanjay has very cleverly used word called the Pandav. Think about it, Sanjay continuously using the Pandav word. Continuously using the Pandav word. Why? Why? This is another question comes. Why? Because he wanted to remind Dhritarashtra time and again that whoever is in the battlefield is indirectly is your family. It's a direct family, but indirectly your family. Why? Because you never consider him as a family. That is why Sanjay is continuously reminding him that you are the one who never ever thought about what is my son. These are my brother's children. And then going back into the first verses, where Dhritarashtra started Dhritarashtra started to asking to the Sanjay who, what is doing mine and Pandav's son? Arre bhai, mine and Pandu's son. So Dhritarashtra already has divided these two. Now, after that, Sanjay is continuing explaining to the telling to the Dhritarashtra. Rishikesham Tadavakya Midamaha Mahipate Arjuna Vacha. So now Arjun is telling to the Krishna Bhagavan. I did explain about the Rishikesh, so I don't have to go. Senayorubhayormadhye Ratham Sthapayamechyuta. Arjun starting like this. Now here the Bhagavad Gita is beginning. From here the Bhagavad Gita is starting. Okay. So Arjun is telling Kehek Achyuta. Now here the name has been used, Achyut of the Krishna Bhagavan. Very nice word, I am telling you. I will explain to about this meaning as well. So, hey Achyut, hey Krishna, Senayorubhayor madhye ratham sthapaya. Hey Krishna, take my chariot in the middle of the war zone where I can see the both army. This was the Arjun. That's why in my beginning speech I said all those things. Okay. Emotions. It seems to be like that. You know everything is in order. You're right now holding that your weapon in your hand. You're preparing all those war strategies. All the conch and everything has been blown. All those things is done. Now you're telling me? But you want to see both armies? Isn't it showing like his bad homework of the Arjun where he didn't knew he is going to be fight with whom? If in logical way, if we ask ourselves, isn't it this is like question we ask ourselves, what happening now? You're going in an exam center and you asking yourself, oh, let me see which subject I am writing. Then what the principal or teacher will tell you? Arey bhai, you coming in an exam room, you writing exams, and you're supposed to know what subject you going to write. This is Arjun is telling to the Krishna Bhagavan. Take me now. I want to see whom I am going to fight. Arey bhai, મગજ ના બગડી જાય તમે મને કહો. કોઈ લાસ્ટ મિનિટ કોઈ એમ કે ભાઈ હવે આ મારે જોવું છે શું કરવાનું, પછી હું ડિસાઇડ કરીશ કે મારે ફાઇટ કરવો કે નહીં. Is this time છે કે યા તો કે is this time to ask this question? But as I said, each and every word, each and every move in a Bhagavad Gita is message to us. Is message to us. Now let me tell you why this happened here. Why this happened here? Because when we see in our life, when we walk on the path of the righteousness, this is message is coming to us. When we walk on the path of the righteousness, no matter what, no matter how, if we do the wrong, then the Supreme Paramatma always there to help us and guide us. So that Supreme Paramatma who's sitting inside to us tells us कि भाई, this is a warning to you. Stop yourself before you continue with your wrongdoing. One warning, two warning, three warning, four warning. Many warning is come to us if we do the wrong. And then after what happened, Arjun is someone who is telling himself, okay, before I take any decisions, before I take any things in my hands, I want to make sure whom I'm going to find, whom I'm going to fight. Have think about it, that is the war zone, and this person is going to say, I want to think whom I'm going to fight it. This question remains same. This question remains same. There's no new things. Question remains same. And answer is the same. Answer is the Bhagavad Gita. So what is the answer is for this question at this moment? The answer is very clear to us that, okay, remember in our life always there is a scope and place and hope for the correction. Bhagwan give enough chance to us. This was not for Arjun himself also, but indirect message was to the Dhritarashtra from the Krishna Bhagavan to realize him that you still have a time. If you can change the mindset of your son, if you can change your mindset of this war. Because somewhere around the corner, Duryodhan, Dhritarashtra, everybody was new. Okay, they are fighting a battle of the losing battle. Losing battle. There was a very clear. Okay, this is going to be win by the Pandavas. Why? Why it was very clear before the results comes, where big warriors was there. But no matter how powerful you are, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how good you are, no matter how good thoughts yours, no matter how good intention yours, but if you support adharma and if you keep quiet towards the adharma, then you are equally guilt, where you equally face situations. Who was into the side of the Duryodhan? Lots of people. We will see each one have a special quality. But only one fault they had it. One is they were sitting into the wrong company. So, message I want to draw it here is, before I close, younger generations and youth, remember, no matter how good sanskar your parents has given to you, no matter how much hard work your parents has done for you, no matter what good upbringing you are came from it, but ultimately, if you yourself cannot control yourself and get influenced by the Duryodhans, because remember, the Duryodhan is someone, in the modern language, if I explain, he was the lollipop king, who gives everything to his praja, considering to bribe them and keep them in his side. And that was the Duryodhan. And whoever was there in his side, besides the Bhishma Pitamaha, they all was there with some kind of the benefit they have received from the Hastinapur, Dhritarashtra and Duryodhan. And this was the time for them to show the loyalty, knowing that this is wrong, they supporting, but there was no choice. So this is message to you, to the youth from my side is, choose wisely your friend, number one. Number two, do not get influenced by anyone. This is a short-term benefit you might receive, monetary benefit. It can implement in our life as well. You receive, but long-term disturbance. So, that is why I am saying is very clearly, okay, think about. I'm taking my own time today. It's not I don't know what to speaking, but I'm speaking very carefully to the youth. I'm addressing to the youth. Very nicely and politely I'm saying is, choose your friend wisely. Do not choose the Duryodhan, choose the Krishna. And how to choose the Krishna is something is called the Bhagavad Gita. Read the Bhagavad Gita, learn the Bhagavad Gita, and follow the Bhagavad Gita as well. Today, I'm going to end with this line where the best things is Krishna Bhagwan name. On the 24th of May, I have organized the live Bhagwan Satyanarayana Katha. You can join, you can give me your name as well. And also pray to the Bhagwan Sri Krishna for everyone's well-being. This Thursday, as I told you, I'm going to start with live chatting as well. So last 2-3 minutes will be the live chatting, so you can write your questions and then I will read it and I will answer to you as well. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. ॐ कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।